Hello, subscribers. This time on Sailing Intermission, I meet a nice guy at a bar. We clean Isabella's bottom and find a surprise. Join us, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Shame on you, Blackbird, stealing freshly laid eggs. Really?
I think I'm gonna go to the bar, see if I can stir up some action.
Finally a customer.
I got a pretty bartender.
Good afternoon.
Hey,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm great. How about you?
Are you the bartender?
I am. You're just in time for happy hour.
Sounds good to me.
Have a seat.
What's your name?
It's Karen.
I'm Steve.
Yeah, and you're in Karen's Cabana.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Pull up a chair and get comfy.
Sure. I'll
What?
have a glass of wine.
Is house white all right?
Yes.
Chardonnay?
That's fine with me.
All right, we serve only the finest house.
I like it.
And since it's happy hour, tell me when.
That's great.
There you go.
Will you join me in the drink?
Why, thank you for asking. I certainly
I'll buy
will.
You know, I like your style. And I don't just say that to anyone.
You better hang on to your wine glass. You know, we have some really good blow.
I like a good blow.
Are you a sailor?
I am a sailor, and I've been told I have a lot of seamen in me.
I bet you do. Well, here's to your sailing and seamanship skills.
It's easy for you to say.
Yeah.
I do have, I guess, really big boat. If you'd like to come visit me sometime.
Oh, I'd love to get on your boat. Is it hard to get on and off your boat with this wind blowing?
It is hard, especially when blowing like this.
Yeah. Nevertheless, I would love to try that.
You're invited, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I call you baby?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I like what I see. I could really get into her.
Well, flattery will get you everywhere.
Oh, you heard that? Man,
I'm a bartender. It's my job to hear people, hear their stories. I went to the boat and was just in time to see a diver getting ready to clean that dirty bottom.
sure.
Through holes clogged up, the max prop zinc is worn out. Yesterday we had the bottom of the boat cleaned by a diver and discovered that the zinc on our max prop was pretty much gone. So today,
I'm glad you said bottom of the boat, because we do not hire divers to clean our bottoms.
That's correct.
Although Karen's had a few offers.
So now we're on our way. Probably about an hour and a half drive.
The zinc on our max prop was completely chewed up. It's only been in the water for 3 months, so there, you know.
Technical difficulties.
It's only been in the water for 3 months, so obviously we have some stray current, but you know, deal with that at some point. Otherwise, we're driving to buy a 60 amp galvanic isolator, which should reduce this problem by, you know, order of magnitude, and we'll see.
And of course, we'll have to replace the zinc as well.
Yes. So it definitely flipped me out when I saw that zinc had been eaten up, and I don't know how fast this galvanic corrosion will occur, but you know, it's an expensive prop, it's an expensive shaft, etc. So we'll try it out, see. Here's our new Pro Mariner galvanic isolator. It's a 60 amp. We have dual 30 amp service, and there's a configuration to hook that up to this. And it's fail safe because it will automatically, if there's an issue with it, it will automatically keep the connection closed. If you're not familiar with these, you run your ground wire coming off the shore power connectors to this, and then from this unit you run the wire back to the panel, and so it helps prevent galvanic corrosion. Well, I'm going to crimp the connector on with my fancy little crimper here. A little slower. I don't have a crimper big enough to do 8 gauge. So it's a crimping. Don't crimp my style. So I'm going to pull the crimper off. There we go. And let's see. There we go. Now, you might run a little solder on there besides the crimps, since these are ground wires. Put on continuous, and then get this baby hot. I want it smoking hot. It's getting there, not quite there. Let's see. There you go. You can tell the solder bleeds pretty well. And it's worked down in there, and voila. Bet it's hot. I'm going to use this cable to connect in to the galvanic isolator. It won't fit where the shore power comes in directly, but it'll be close. go. It's a beaut. Grab. Funny. There's Karen working the cables.
Yeah.
She has a bit smaller hands than I do. Does a great job.
Well, thank you. There we go.
Look at that. Okay, all pulled through the holes. Just hooked up one end of the cable to this Marinco. It's one brand new ground. It's going to go to the galvanic isolator. Made sure all the other screws were tight, and these are ready to bolt back on. Got both the Marincos back in. And this will be the home. See the dangling wires there of the galvanic isolator. Say cheese.
Cheese.
Okay, so according to the schematic, these two green ones from the shore power are on the inner post. So, voila. Nice little lock washer. And the gold plated 24 karat inlaid with mother of pearl. No, I have no idea. Thank you. There we go. Man, we're ready to plug up. We're just going to let it hang like this. What do you think?
Yeah, to show how beautiful it is.
Yes. It's a work of art. Let's see if I think I'll stuff it this way. It's getting there. We're ready for shore power.
Steve finally got them in the hole.
The moment of truth. Looky there, two amber ones. Karen's sitting around, I guess, touching the Cressy Hub octopus.
We have two of these. This one's nice. It's got a PSI and also a depth. And we tested these out. They work. This one's also an octopus Cressy sub, and it has those two gauges plus a compass, which actually is working. We compared that with some other compasses. And this one also works. Gonna get some new mouthpieces for them.
And these, of course, are regulators for our scuba tank. We have a 80 cubic foot, 3300 psi aluminum one. So we'll be able to dive.
Pretty cool.
We're taking them to get them rebuilt, actually.
And new mouthpieces. We've been organizing and found some old canvas and cleaned it up, wrapped it up, labeled it. We believe this is center tarp here to the main. Some of these are the old sail covers before they put on Mac packs. Really glad that they have those as opposed to the traditional sail covers. And we just cleaned them up, labeled them, and we're going to put them back where we found them, but first I'm going to clean that area.